वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु स्वः वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तककेशवः पाराशयवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरम् हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरहः पेपीयमानम् मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजम् कलिमलप्रध्वंसि नश्येयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
अथ पञ्चमोऽध्यायः।
अथ
पञ्चमोऽध्यायः।
पञ्चमोऽध्यायः।
श्रीभगवानुवाच
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 ब्रह्मण्याधाय कर्माणि सङ्गम् त्यक्त्वा करोति यः
ब्रह्मण्यादाय
मण्याधाय
कर्माणि
कर्माणि सङ्गम्
सङ्गं
त्यक्त्वा
त्यक्त्वा
करोति
करोति
यः
यत्
लिप्यते न स पापेन पद्मपत्रमिवाम्भसा
लिप्यते
लिप्यते
न स
न स
पापेन
पापेन
पद्मपत्रमिवाम्भसा।
पद्मपत्रमिवाम्भसा।
पूर्वश्लोके भगवता उक्तम् तत्त्ववित् कुर्वन्नपि न करोति। अहं किञ्चित् अपि न करोमि। इन्द्रियाणि इन्द्रियार्थेषु वर्तन्ते इति चिन्तयन् अहं किमपि न करोमि इति तत्त्ववित् वर्तते। किन्तु अतत्त्ववित् अतत्त्ववित् इत्युक्ते अत्र कर्म योगी ज्ञानयोगी तत्त्ववित् कुर्वन्नपि न करोति। अतत्त्ववित् मुमुक्षुः कर्म करोति। कथं कर्म करोति? कर्मयोग बुद्ध्या ब्रह्मणि ईश्वरे कर्माणि सर्वाणि कर्माणि आधाय निक्षिप्य संगम त्यक्त्वा आसक्तिः त्यक्त्वा संगम त्यक्त्वा सर्वकर्माणि ईश्वरार्थं करोति। यः ईश्वरार्थं ईश्वर प्रीत्यर्थम कर्म करोति सह एव कर्मयोगी। यत् कर्मफलं कर्मणा लभ्यते तत् प्रसाद बुद्ध्या अपि स्वीकरोति। कर्मयोगी सह एव कर्मयोगी। सः पुण्यपापेन न लिप्यते। यथा पद्मपत्रम् हम्बसा न लिप्यते, तोयेन न लिप्यते, तद्वत् कर्मयोगी कर्मफलैः न लिप्यते। किमर्थं कर्म करोति इति पृच्छेत् केवलं सत्त्वशुद्ध्यर्थम् अन्तःकरणशुद्ध्यर्थम्। अन्तःकरणशुद्धिं विना योग्यता न लभ्यते। ज्ञान योग्यता विना ज्ञानं न संभवति। ज्ञानं विना मोक्षः न संभवति। अतः साधन रूपेण अतत्त्ववित् मुमुक्षुः ईश्वर प्रीत्यर्थं कर्म करोति इति उक्तम्। इदानीम् अग्रिम श्लोकः। All the shlokas in this chapter are excellent shlokas. It's good to memorize this chapter. Now, yasmat.
Yasmat.
We have seen that previous shloka, Bhashyam as well as Gita Priyabodhini. Now, 11th shloka. कायेन मनसा बुद्ध्या केवलैरिन्द्रियैरपि
कायेन मनसा
बुद्ध्या
बुद्ध्या
केवलैरिन्द्रियैरपि
योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति सङ्गम् त्यक्त्वात्मशुद्धये।
योगिनः
कर्म कुर्वन्ति सङ्गम् त्यक्त्वात्मशुद्धये।
यस्मात् कस्मात् केवलं सत्त्वशुद्ध्यर्थं कर्म योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति। यस्मात् यतः कर्मयोगिनः अतत्त्ववित् कर्म करोति। यस्मात् आत्मशुद्धये। यतः आत्मशुद्धये। आत्मशुद्धि कर्मणा एव लभ्यते। अतः कर्म योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति इति संगति। कर्मयोगी, they do karma. What is the result of the karma performed by the karma yogis? Because they do karma without sangha. Sangam tyaktva. Therefore, not that they do not expect karma pala. They are not interested in karma pala. That's a difference. Karma yoga is karmanyevadhikarasya mahapaleshu kadachana. It doesn't mean do your karma duty without expecting the result. That is not what is advised. You cannot dictate the result of the karma. That it doesn't come under your purview. It is my job. Iti Bhagavan says. So here doesn't bother about the result. Whatever maybe the result is quite free. The same free. His freedom is not disturbed. The Karma Yogi also enjoys relative freedom like a jnani. Because Ishvara Prityartham Karma Karoti. All his actions are purely for the sake of pleasing the Lord. Pleasing the Lord is by doing what he has ordained, performing actions which he has ordained through the Shastra. Whether it is Lokika Karma or Vedika Karma. Performing that, Ishvara is pleased. Ishvara is pleased means the resultant of that would be Antakarana Shuddhi. Ishvara Prityartham, Antakarana Shuddhyartham. Ishvara is pleased meaning you are doing karma with Ishvara in mind, Therefore, it will bring antakarna shuddhi. Ishvara prityartham, when you do karma, then raga dvesha is either neutralized completely or minimized. By kept on doing, naturally in course of time, raga dvesha is, to a greater extent, it is neutralized. You don't come under the vasha of raga dvesha. So raga dvesha means there is no kama yeshaha, krodha yeshaha, rajo guna samudbhavaha. Therefore, your actions are not propelled by kama. Therefore, the karma becomes nishkama karma. That is why karma yoga is nishkama karma yoga. Therefore, nishkamaha, naishkarmyam. That becomes later naishkarmyam, naishkarmya siddhihi. Karma, not that karma performed with disinterest. Disinterest has got a negative meaning. So, not with the disinterest, in fact, with a lot of interest, and the interest is only to please the Lord. So, therefore, sattva shuddhi, matra palam, tasya karmanaha, the last line of the previous bhashyam. Therefore, yasmat, for the purification of the antakaranam, without antakarana shuddhi, the next step in the karma of moksha pratyartam yat yaha kramaha vartate. That krama is disturbed. Krama, that is the next antakarana shuddhi. By that jnana yogyata adhikarittam, then jnana starts. That krama cannot be followed. Therefore, moksha will be denied. So therefore, sattva shuddhi is the goal, is the interest for the purification of the antakaranam. Therefore, karma yogi perform karma. That is the only result. In fact, that is the only result for karma yogi. Karma yogi may not expect even that also, because he is so committed to performing karma only for the sake of Ishvara. But the result of the karma would be sattva shuddhi. Because sattva shuddhi should not become a pressure for him. Therefore, that also he didn't keep. That also didn't keep in his mind when performing karma. I should get antakarna shuddhi. I should get antakarna shuddhi. There is no such pressure. But it happens. That is the result of the karma, because he performs karma, nishkama karma, even sandhya vandanadi, nitya naimittika karma, and he is not other karma also, even agnihotra, etc. The palam of the result of agnihotra karma is moksha, but this person is a karma yogi, nishkama karma he does. Then the result of agnihotra will be antakarna shuddhi. Mokshartham antakarna shuddhi bhavati. Actually, the result will be antakarna shuddhi, not Swargaloka, because he is not interested. But he performed the same karma, Agnihotra. The result of that, according to Shastram, it is Swarga. But since he is not interested in Swarga, therefore it results in antakarna shuddhi. Therefore, karma is not meant for producing any material or Swarga pala. It is for the sake of antakarna shuddhi. Now here is Bhagavan says, Karma kurvanti yoginaha katam kayena sharirena kayena manasa buddhya kevalaihi indriyaihi api. Kevala is only that kevala, the word can be attached to each word, body, mind, and buddhi. So, kayena, kevalena kayena, kevala, kevalena manasa, kevalaya buddhya, kevalaiki indriyaiki. Indriyaiki yoginaha karma kuruvanti. The word kevala, why it is important? Connected to each pratyekam sabbadyate. Why? Because kevala is, Acharya Shankara Bhagavad will say, it is, there is no matvam, there is no sense of mindness. Kayena, not the sense of my body. That is why the kevala is added to each word, to be connected to each. Being free from the sense of mamatvam, mamatva varjitam. My body, I perform karma with my body. The mamatva buddhi is not there with regard to this sharira manasangata. Therefore, through body, it's not just an instrument. Body is given, and I am the user of the body. The body is given to me to be handled, to be used properly, trusted, entrusted unto me. So being a trustee, therefore I use it. I use the same what Bhagavan has given to please him. That's what bhakti is. So therefore, kayena, kevalena, kayena, by the body, manasa by the mind, and by the buddhi, and by the indriya, sense organs. Through these only karma is accomplished, karma is done. There is kayika karma and vachika karma and manasa karma. All the karmas are performed by this body, mind, sense complex without the sense of mindness. The karma yogi perform karma. The difference between a karmi and a karma yogi is karmi as the sense of mamatvam. There is a difference in the difference in the difference is in terms of the attitude. Karma yogi as karma yoga buddhi. So therefore mamatva buddhi nasti sharireshu. Whereas karmi has got mamatva buddhi. And with regard to the result also, I accomplished mamatva buddhi. Whereas karma yogi doesn't have, and also is not disturbed by the karma pala. He just does karma because it is to be done for the Ishvara for pleasing the Lord, Ishvara Prityartam. Even though both karmi and karma yogi is the same set of instruments given to them. Because of the difference in attitude, one becomes a karmi, other becomes a karma yogi. One is after shreyas, other one is after praise. So therefore, karmi does karma for karma with sangha for karma pala siddhyartam. Whereas karma yogi does karma without sangha, sangam tyaktva, atma shuddhaye. Atma is antakaranam, sattva shuddhaye. Sattva shuddhyartam, that is shuddhaye chaturthi sampradana. Karmanagyam avipraiti. Sorry, but Vartika do that. Tadartya chaturthi. Not karmanayam avipraiti. Chaturthi sampradane, and there is one Vartikam Tadartya chaturthi hitayogecha. Tadartya chaturthi. Purpose of action. Atma shuddhaye. So, tadartam karma kuruvanti. Atma shuddhyartam karma kuruvanti. Ishvara prityartam karma kuruvanti yoginaha. Now the Bhashya. Kayena dehena
कायेन देहेन
manasa buddhya
Manasa
मनसा बुद्ध्या
buddhya cha kevalaihi
मनसा बुद्ध्या च केवलैः
mamatva varjitaihi
Mamatva Varjit
ममत्ववर्जितैः
Ishvaraya eva karma karomi.
ईश्वरायैव
Eva Karma
कर्म
Karomi
करोमि
न मम पलाय इति
न
न
मम
मम
फलाय
फलाय इति
ममत्वबुद्धिशून्यैः इन्द्रियैः अपि
मम बुद्धिशून्ये
बुद्धिशून्यैः इन्द्रियैः अपि
केवलशब्दः
केवल शब्दः
केवलशब्दः
कायादिभिः अपि
कायादिभिः
कायादि
अपि
अपि
प्रत्येकं सम्बध्यते
प्रत्येकं
एकं
सम्बध्यते
सम्बध्यते
सर्वव्यापारेषु
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 ममतावर्जनाय
ममतावर्जनाय
मतावर्जनाय
कायेन काय इस शरीर जब देह देहेन दहनयोग्यत्वात् देहः सो कायेन देहेन मनसा बुद्धिया so manasa buddhya with the mind kevalaihi the word kevalaihi is mamatva varjitaihi the sense of mamatvam the status of being mind mamatva mamatvam tasya bhavaha tatalu prapratyaya tadita mamatvam mamatva varjitaihi free from mamatvam the sense of minus mamatva varjitaihi free from this sense of mamatvam ईश्वराय कर्म करोमि न फल न मम फलाय किमर्थं कर्म करोमि ईश्वराय ईश्वर प्रीत्यर्थम ईश्वरार्पणम अहम कर्म करोमि not for the result of not for enjoying the result not just for enjoying the result of that karma that is the result of karma not for my result it is for Ishvara it is for purely for the sake of Ishvara alone. It means that is Ishvara puja is doing karma out of love. Therefore, it is puja. Puja can be performed in two ways. Sakama puja, Nishkama puja. Sakama puja involves pressure. You are doing karma, but there is a demand. Nothing wrong. Demand is fine. You can ask the Lord what you want. But Nishkama karma, you are free. You are free. Being free, you out of fulfillment, out of just bhakti, love for the Lord. You do karma. So nishkama. So for mamatva, mama palaya na karma karomi ishvarata iti mamatva buddhi shunyaihi. Mamatva varjitaihi is the sense of minus absent. Mamatvena mamatvaihi varjitaihi. Mamatvam is a buddhi. So varjitaihi shunyaihi. Acharya himself explained what is mamatva varjitaihi. Mamatva buddhi shunyaihi. Amatvam is the buddhi. Buddhi, the thinking, the thought. Mamatvam iti buddhihi. Chinta, thought, idea. Mamatvam iti chinta. Tena shunyahi. Varjitaihi. Amatya buddhim vina. It's a meaning. Mamatvam vina. Varjitaihi is vina. Mamatvam vina. Mamatva buddhi shunyahi. Indriyahi api. By the sense organs. And Kevala Shabdaha Kayadivihi Pratyekam Sambhadyate to be connected to each word Kayadivihi Kaya Manasa Kayena Manasa Buddhya. Sarva Vyapareshu with regard to all Vyapara. With regard to sarva vyapareshu vishayeshu, vishay saptami, with regard to all vyapara, all actions, vyapareshu sarva karmani, all vyapara, mamatta varjanaya. You use tvam, here using ta prataya. Mamatta, mamata varjanaya, mamatta varjana, varjitaihi varjanaya, mamata varjanaya. ये वर्जनाय चतुर्थी वर्जितैः तृतीया. Here the thadartya is pointed out. Why the the Kevala Shabda should be connected? Because with regard to all actions, it is for the sake of not entertaining the thought of mindness for me. That's why Tadarthi. That is the Chaturthi. That is why Chaturthi. Mamata Varjanaya. Mamatva Varjitehi Tritiya. Yeah, Mamata Varjanaya. Chaturthi. So purpose is pointed out. Sarva Vyapareshu, that's why Chaturthi. What is purpose of an action? That will be some Chaturthi Bhakti, Tadarthi Chaturthi. So Mamata Varjanaya, for the purpose of avoiding the attitude, a sense of this I-ness, this mindness, Mamatvam, Mamata. Mamata with regard to all the actions which are performed with the instruments, body, mind, and sense organs, and buddhi. Body, mind, kayena, manasa, buddhya. So manasa also, kayena, manasa, buddhya. Manasa and buddhi both. Both are antakaranam only. But he is mentioning separately because chanchalatmakam manaha, nishayatmika buddhihi. Therefore, with regard to this my same mind performs two different actions, therefore separately mentioned. So sarva vyapareshu mamata varjanaya, mamatta varjitehi, mamata varjanaya, karma karoti. The mamatvam which is there, that has to go for that purpose. That is the idea. Because this ahanta and mamata is due to ajnana. Ahanta and mamata, ahankaraha and mamakaraha. Therefore, mamata varjanaya, by that he gains the antakarana shuddhi. The mamatvam and ahankaraha increases the sense, increase the sense of I-ness. Ahankara. I becomes more and more strong. Similarly, mamakara. It has to be loosened. Then only the jnana yogita is gained. Antakarna shuddhi is gained. Therefore, for the loosening of this mamatvam ahankaraha, mainly mamatvam, mamata varjitaihi, varjanaya varjitaihi. Sarva vyapareshu, with regard to all actions. With regard to all actions which are performed by Sharira Manasangata, therefore, Amata Varjanaya Karma Kurvanti Yoginaha. Yoginaha Karminaha. Next slide.
Yoginaha karminaha
Karma Kurvanti Sangam Tyaktva.
Karma kurvanti
kurvanti sangam tyaktva
Phala Vishayam Atma Shuddhaye Sattva Shuddhaye Ityartaha.
फलविषय आत्मशुद्धये सत्त्वशुद्धये इत्यर्थः
Ataha Yoginaha, yogis are Karma Yogi. Jnana Yogina Sankhyanam, Karma Yogina Yoginam, those yogis, karma kurvanti, katam sangam tyaktva, giving up the sangha asakti, attachment. When attachment with the Shariramana Sangata itself is not there, and what to talk about, that is the action and the results of actions which are accomplished through them. Therefore, yoginaha sangam tyaktva. Therefore, sangam is pala vishayam. Acharya use pala vishayam. Palam vishayam yasya saha sangaha. Tam. Pala vishaya is the adjective. It's the meaning of sangha. Palam is the vishaya. The result is the vishaya. Is a vishaya of that brings about the attachment. Palam vishayam yasya sangasya tat saha tam tyaktva sangam tyaktva. Pala vishayam sangam. So palam is the vishaya. So palam is the vishaya for which, that is pala vishayaha, and it is the sangha, the attachment. So sangam tyaktva pala vishayam tyaktva. So sangam tyaktva sangam is attachment. The attachment which is it's not qualified to pala vishaya. Pala vishaya is not qualified to sangha. So it can be just thinking. So yoginaha karma kurvanti sangam tyaktva. That is yoginaha karma kurvanti pala vishayam. Pala vishayam, the vishaya, is the palam is the vishaya for which karma. Therefore, karma palam. Palam is the vishaya of the karma, which part of the karma. That is what is referring to the action which brings about the attachment. Palam vishayam vishayam yasya tat pala vishayam. Result is the vishaya of which? Result is a vishaya of what? Result is the vishaya of the karma pala. It is karma. So therefore yoginaha karma kurvanti, the attachment to the karma pala, that he gives up. Therefore kimartam atma shuddhaye, sattva shuddhaye, for the sake of the antakarana shuddhi. For the sake of antakarana shuddhi. Pala vishayam, it is the adjective to sangha only. It is explanation of the word sangha. Because sangha meaning attachment. Attachment to what? Attachment to karma pala. Karma has got pala. So when you are interested in karma pala, that makes you a karmi. You are bound by karma. When sangam, that attachment, that's the result of action, that giving up, not interested in the result, but you are interested in Ishvara Pritihi. Therefore, sangam is karma palam. And that Bhashikara explains as palavishayam. So palavishayam, again I will change it. Please take it as an adjective to Sangam. That is better. That's proper only. Phalam Vishayaha Yasya Sangasya Tat Phala Vishayam. The Sangam which is in the form of the Sangam which is in the form of the Vishaya for the Vishaya for the result. So Phalam is the result. Phalam is the Vishaya, not result. Phalam is a subject matter of which that is Sangha. Tam Tyaktva. So Phala Vishaya is the adjective to Sangam only. Please correct it. First I said, then corrected, and I'm again correcting because that would be proper. So Phala Vishayam is the adjective to Sangam. It is an explanation of the word Sangha. Sangam, which is in the form of attachment to the interest to the result of action. So Vishaya is the result or the subject result. Phalam, the result of the karma, the result of phala of that is the Sangha. That is the Sangha. It's a Bhagavad compound. Phalam is the Vishaya of which is a description of Sangha. That's why it's Bhagavad. Bhagavad are generally Visheshana. There is no word karma is there, but karma kurvanti, but it is not an adjective to karma. I thought it would, as an adjective to karma, it would be better, but it is, Bhashyakara has not placed phala vishyam before karma, therefore it is not proper to take it as the karma, adjective to karma, it is adjective, it is description of the word sangha. Sangha means asakti, attachment. Attachment to the karma through the result of the karma. So, therefore, phalam is the vishaya of which sangha, that tyaktva, giving up. That is the final meaning. Okay. Please take like that way. That is proper also. So, phala vishayam sangam tyaktva. Kimartam atma shuddhaye, that is sattva shuddhaye, sattva shuddhyartam chaturthi tadarthi chaturthi. Ityartaha, that is the meaning. Okay. So, Tyaktva is Tejidatu. So, Tejidatu is Sakarmaka Dhatu. Therefore, it takes karma. And the karma is Sangha. And Palavishim is the karma. So, Palam Tyaktva. Sangam Tyaktva means Palam Tyaktva. In Palam Tyaktva meaning it is out of understanding. Karmanyevadikaraste. Mahapaleshu kadachana. It is out of understanding that as a performer of karma, I cannot dictate the result of karma. It is purely depends on Ishvara alone. So therefore, phala vishayam tyaktva. Therefore, phala vishayam tyaktva, sangam tyaktva. The tyaktva is giving up is out of understanding, not by just giving up. I give up the result, not just by saying it is out of understanding. That is the meaning of tyaktva. The tyaktva here as the understanding, as it is giving up here implies out of understanding. Not just, you cannot choose to give up. You can give up only through knowledge, through understanding. So that's the giving up. In many places we come across tyaktva. Tyaktva is how to give up. You can give up the old clothes. It is of no more usage. You throw it. You can give up many things. Which give up means you're throwing. Because it is not required, you throw. Sometimes relationship also, you don't feel that. You just for the snap, you throw. There's some volition is involved. With regard to result, how will you result of the karma? How can you give up? There is no giving up. Giving up that is through understanding. So that is the tyaktva. The word tyaktva is the connotation of avagamanam, understanding. Jnanam is involved. I cannot be the karma pala hetuhu. Ishvara is the karma pala hetuhu. Ma karma pala hetur bhuhu. Ma te sangosto karmani. So therefore sangam tyaktva, pala vishayam sangam tyaktva, atma shuddhaye, sattva shuddhaye, karma karoti, karma yoginaha. And the next line Acharya has, tasmat
तस्मात्
tatraiva tava adhikaraha iti kuru karma eva.
तत्रैव
तत्रैव तव
विकारः इति कुरु कर्मैव.
अधिकारः.
So he is reminding us the shloka of the second chapter, karmanya vadikaraste. Therefore, with regard to doing only, you have adhikaraha, you have choice. You can say choice, you can say eligibility. You are not eligible to dictate the result of the karma. Therefore, tyaktva, out of understanding. So, tatra, tasma, tatraiva, tava, tatra referring to karmani, tava, adhikaraha eva. Ataha, iti, jnatva, karma kuru eva. Therefore, you do karma alone. Karma alone is karma yoga. Karma yogam, karma kuru, karma yoga, yoga buddhya, karma kuru. Now, Gita Priya Bodhini. Nanu akamanaya karmani kurvatam kim palamiti akamshayam atyantika samsara dukkha vidvamsaka vijnana janagitri chitta shuddhihi eva palam iti jnapagitum mumukshavaha chitta shuddhyartameva karma kurvanti iti aha. Says nicely in the Sangati. Natu akamanaya. Akamanaya, this word kamana, akamanaya. So, akamanaya is, the word is, dhatu is kam dhatu, kamer ning. By that becomes kami. Then, bhave, it is a Strilinga Shabda, kamana. Nanu akamanaya. Previous shloka, kamanaya, what came? Strilinge bhave yuch pratyaya is there. Bhave yuch striyam, yuch krit pratyaya. Yuch is you will be replaced by ana, your anakav. So kamer ning, by that sutra, kam plus ning, you get a new dhatu, kami plus yuch, kamana. Then Srilinge tap pratyaya, kamana, you get. So meaning desire only, same meaning. So akamanaya, tritiya of kamana shabda. Yuch pratyaya in this Srilinga adhikara. 3 section. Bhave yuch pratyaya bhavati. Krit pratyaya yuch. So ana will be there and Srilinge, you need to add tap pratyaya akamana, negative. Then akamanaya, without kama. Karmani kurvatam shashti. That is karma yoginam, karma kurvatam, those your karma yogis who perform karma. Kim palam, what is the result? Karma kurvatam kim palam. What is the result? What is the benefit for those, that is, those who do karma without kama? Kamanaya karmani kurvatam tesham karma yoginam kim palam. What is the benefit? What do they gain by doing karma without kama? Iti akanksha. If this akanksha is there, if this is to be, if you want to know, akanksha, there is some akanksha, there is some expectation in in this form of sense of knowing. You want to know. If you want to know, for that, Bhagavan says, that is Atma Shuddhi, Sangam Tyaktva Atma Shuddhi in the Shloka. That here, that the Gita Priya Bodhini, Shankarananda says, that is Chitta Shuddhi. Chitta Shuddhyatam Karma Karoti. The Chitta Shuddhi, the word is that is qualified by a long compound. Atyantika, Samsara, Dukkha, Vidvamsaka, Vijnana, Janagitri, Chitta Shuddhi. That is the Palam, Chitta Shuddhi. Eva Palamiti, Jnapagitam, in order to make us know, make us understand that they perform karma for this, for Chitta Shuddhi. Therefore, mumukshavaha chitta shuddhyartameva kurvanti tiyaha. Therefore, mumukshus, they perform karma only for the sake of chitta shuddhi. And the chitta shuddhi is qualified by a long compound. Atyantika samsara dukkha vidvamsaka. That which is a destroyer of the dukkha of the samsara, which is atyantika, and that is possible only through jnanam, vijnanam. And for Vijnanam to arise, Janagitri, Chitta-shuddhi is important. The Chitta-shuddhi is the Janagitri, is the cause, is a producer of the knowledge. Only Chitta-shuddhi is there, then only knowledge arises. Therefore, Vijnana Janagitri Chitta-shuddhi. And that Vijnanam destroys, it is a Vidvamsaka of Dukkha. Dukkha, what Dukkha? Samsara Dukkha. Samsaraha eva dukkam eva. Dukkam. A dukkha which is samsara, which is in the form of dukkha. And therefore, atyantika samsara dukkha vidvamsaka. For the complete destruction of the pain, which is samsara, a samsara, a dukkha which is caused by samsara, for that jnanam is important, and that the Chitta Shuddhi is a producer of that jnanam. Janagitri, Srilinga, because Chitta Shuddhi is Srilinga. Janagitri. So, Janagitri, it is Jandatu. It is a producer. Janagitri. Janagitri is Pullinge. Srilinga, Janagitri. Because Chitta Shuddhi is Srilinga. Therefore, Mumukshavaha Chitta Shuddhyartam Karma Kurvanti Tiyaha Kayena Manasa Buddhya Kevala Irandeapi Yoginaha Karma Kurvanti Sangam Tyaktva Atma Shuddhaye Kayena Iti Yoginaha Karma Yoginaha. Yoginaha is Karma Yoginaha. That is Mumukshavaha. Sangam Sajjat. What is Sangha? Here Acharya gives nice word. So this is the Nyapakam for the Sangha. What is Sangha? Sangha is, here also uses the word Palavishayaka. Sangam, that is Sajjate Puman Anena. That is what Sangha. Puman, a human being, is attached by what? That is called Sangha. And here the Acharya beautifully translates the word Sangha as Kama, Sangam Tyaktva. Therefore, Sangam Tyaktva is, that's why Tika is useful. This commentary, this is not Tika, this is commentary, separate commentary. Sangaha is Kamaha, Kamam Tyaktva. So, Pala is the Vishayaka, Pala Vishayakaha, Kamaha. That is the Sangha. So, Puman, Anena, Sajjate. A human being is attached by what? That is what Sangha. Karma Paleshu. Puman Karma Paleshu Anena Sajjate iti Sangaha. And that Sangaha meaning Kamaha. So Kama, through Kama only a human being is attached to Karma Pala. Because Kama alone propels him to do Karma. Therefore, what makes him interested in the karma pala is the kama, because kama is a driving force is kama, is interested in the result of the action, because that is the desire that he wants to achieve. He wants to achieve that object. Therefore, he performs karma. So, for kama is his sangha. And that kama is pala vishayakaha. Bhashikara uses same. He doesn't use a kap pratyaya. Here, pala vishayakaha, ka is bhagubrihi, compound kap pratyaya will be added. The Bhashyam, the ka pratyaya was not there, pala vishayam was there. So, pala vishayam is, pala is the vishaya of which, that is kamaha. So, therefore, sangaha meaning kamaha. Palam vishayam yasya kamasya saha kamaha, pala vishayakaha kamaha, that is sangaha, tam tyaktva. So, it is resolved now. So, therefore, sangha is the Bhashyam, sangam pala vishaya, what Bhashyakara said. That is Bhagavriki compound. It's made clear, and it is a description of adjective or description, adjective of Sangha. So Pala Vishayam is Bhagavriki compound, adjective or a description of the word Sangha. Sangha meaning Kamaha, Kamam Tyaktva. That is the meaning, Kamam Tyaktva. Pala Apeksham, Apeksha, expectation of the pala, the result. Sutaram Parityajya, completely giving up. Parameshwara Pritaya eva, for the sake of pleasing the Parameshwara, the Lord, eva kayena manasa buddhya kevalaki indriyahi apicha atma shuddhage, by mind, manas and buddhya, all these are karana, karana tritiya, kevalaki indriyahi, only kevalaki, kevalai hindriya api, kevala should be connected to all the words. Atma shuddhage is sattva shodhana, sattva shodhanaya, for the purification of the antakaranam. That is raga dvesha nivrittaye. Karma Vedikam niyamena kurvanti. Vedika karma he performs as enjoined by the Veda. Vedikam karma we can extend Lokikam karma. और यद्वा यत्किंचित कर्तव्यः यत्किंचित कर्तव्यम, it must be यत्किंचित कर्तव्यम मनसा संकल्प्य तदेव बुद्धिया निश्चित्य तदेव इंद्रियैः केवलैः रागद्वेष विवर्जितैः कायेन अपि कर्म कुर्वन्ति. Whatever to be done, that having taken the sankalpa in the mind, it is because it is Ishvara's command. Tadeva buddhya nischitya, determining very thoroughly through the mind, well ascertained to the mind, and with the indriya, without raga dvesha, and also with the body, karma kurvanti yoginaha. Or yadva kayena indriyaischa vaidikam karma buddhya nishchitasya vishwadehe manasa dhyanam shotrena kevalena katashravanam kevalena चक्षुषा मद्दर्शनम वाचा केवलया स्वाध्यादि पद्भ्यः तीर्थ अटनादिकम ईश्वर प्रीति कुर्वन्ति. और वही कायेन इंद्रियैः वैदिकं कर्म बुद्धिया निश्चित्य, ascertaining the Vedic karma through the mind, निश्चितः यः निश्चिtasya, that karma which is ascertained through the buddhi, Vedic karma, and Vishnuadeka manasa dhyanam, through the mind. Manasa, the word is manasa dhyanam kurutva Vishnuadeke, meditating on Vishnu, Adi Devata. Then Shrotrena, Kevalena Shrotrena, Katashravanam, listening to the stories of the Lord. And Kevalena Chakshusha Maddarshanam, by the eyes seeing the form of the Lord. Or Vacha, by speech, Swadhyadi, studying, etc., chanting, studying the Ved Shastram. And by Padbhyaha, by the feet, Tirthatanadikam, going to pilgrimages, etc., for seeing the Lord, worshipping the Lord. The Ishvara Priti, karma kurvanti ityartha. All these are also the karma which are performed by the instruments. So all these are done for what? Ishvara Priti, Karma Kurvanti, going to the Tirtha Sthala, seeing the Lord through the eyes, and by going by walk, Padbyam, Padbyaha, and by Vacha, doing Parayanam, Stotram, Stuti of the Lord. So, Ishvara Priti, Yoginaha, Karma Kurvanti, iti. Next Shloka, we'll see next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवाद जी.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಶರಣ್ ಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.